Hey fellow Brickheadz, DJ Bricks here, back for another review. I want to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day. I hope you get to spend it with someone special, or if you don't, that's fine too. But getting into today's set, I have a Lego 2020 Brickheadz that we're going to take a look back at, because Lego no longer sells this on their market. It is set number 40379. It has 150 pieces. It is the Valentine's Bear. It is recommended for building ages 10 and up, and it retailed here in the United States for $10. Pretty standard for a seasonal Brickheadz. It is number 97 within the Brickheadz line, and representing their seasonal sub-theme for this. This one, of course, is particularly based off of Valentine's Day. So we're going to take a deep dive into the set, deconstruct it, and see how it stacks up. Let's get into the build of the set. Here is the set all built up. You do get the Brickheadz of the bear, and then you get his display stand, which, like all the other seasonal ones, does have a little bit expanded onto the sides there to kind of emulate the season or holiday that they're going for. But let's separate the two to further deep dive into these. So taking a look at the actual build of the Brickhead, it does emulate a bear very nicely. It does give that, it's more of a cutesy plush teddy bear that you would give as a gift for your significant other. But speaking of the build, having built the and reviewed the Chinese New Year pandas very recently, this build has a lot in common with that, especially with the adult panda in that set. They definitely carried some designs from this over to that. That's not a bad thing either. It's a design that clearly works. It is nice. As you can see, you get a ton of parts here in that nougat color. Some of these parts, like this bow piece, is kind of rare, and you can only get it in this set and one other. Same with a few of these slope pieces. You do have him sitting down again, like that adult panda. You do have a couple more of those heart pieces here, forming the what's supposed to be a bow tie on the actual bear, just try to cutesy him up a little bit. A couple of pink plates there for rosy cheeks, so you got some nice part usage here, creating the snout with the nose on it. I really like that effect. Again, carried over into the panda set. Got the standard Brickheadz eyes, and he comes with, for his accessory, he comes with this balloon that's kind of just using that minifigure holder piece and that Lego Movie 2 heart piece to great effect. You can see how it's constructed, but it does emulate heart-shaped balloon very nicely internally. It's, again, pretty standard to some Brickheadz we have seen before, but nothing wrong with that either. But that does it for looking at the bear of this set. Let's move on to his display. Looking at the display stand, it's you got the pretty standard Brickheadz one, though it is changed a little bit due to the nature of this Brickheadz. They substitute the 1x4 with a stud at the end for two of the jumper plates. On the other side here, we get more Valentine's Day kind of things with what tiles checkered here to represent like a picnic. Some grass here. On this side, you got a honey pot and a bee simply because it's Brickheadz of a bear. That's pretty much the only reason there. And here we have kind of a stylized bush of flowers here with some hearts sprinkled into it. It's fairly standard, but it does get the job done of making this look like it's a picnic for a date, for a romantic one. It does get the point across, does give that springtime feeling, but that does it for the display stand. Let's bring these two together and show them together again. Putting these two back together again, they definitely complement each other very well. It definitely looks like a giant stuffed teddy bear seen on a picnic blanket for a gift for someone, and I think that works very nicely. It helps the honeybee and the pot of honey here look really nice, really ties it all together. But that does it for looking at the build of the set. Let's move on to the box, extra pieces, instructions, and then I'll meet you back up for my final analysis of the set. So looking at the extra pieces here, it's a pretty standard selection for what you get with Brickheadz. You get one of the extra eye pieces printed there. You get an extra one of those relatively new heart pieces at the time. You get one of those. You get a couple of plates and tiles in a few different colors, a couple of corner tiles, a couple of the flower pieces in a couple of different colors. You get an extra one of those clear minifigure holders, extra Technic pin, but that does it for the extra pieces. Looking at the instructions, it's pretty standard. You get the box art on the front cover there. You get around 40 pages of building, as well as a cross-sell for the 2020 seasonal ones. The Lucky Cat, which I've already taken a look at. But on these 2 pages, you do get the parts inventory there. And then on the back, you do have the wind product feedback thing with generic minifigure. Now, I will note that because of the small box, these will come folded, but that's pretty standard. At least it's not shoved in. But that does it for the instructions. So taking a look at the box, it's the standard Brickheadz style design. You got the Lego Brickheadz logo up there. Set specs on the side, the black bricks down here with the name of the Brickhead, as well as the number in the series. As you can see, the box is all pink and red with hearts all over it for Valentine's Day. Top of the box has the heart piece there. Side of the box here shows that you can detach the Brickhead from the base, which is one of the only play features, as I pointed out. Back of the box here has another image of the set, as well as a cross-sell for the other 2 seasonal sets released in 2020 that was released alongside this one. But that does it for the box. So final thoughts on this seasonal Brickheadz. As I noted, having looked at the 2021 release of the Panda Bear, obviously they took a lot of build techniques from this for that. That, again, that's not a bad thing. That just proves that this is a good design, that they didn't need to change it all that much to use it later on. It is perfect. It does give that effect of a cutesy stuffed bear, whether that was their effect or not. That's the vibe I get out of it. It does have a nice little accessory to remind you of Valentine's Day. The display stand built nicely, as they always are. You do have nice sub-assemblies on the side of there. It does invoke the feeling of spring, of going on a picnic date. Really gives that vibe of again, a picnic date. So all in all, good representation of what the holiday is, of what the intended, what their what the Brickheadz is representing. I think it did a good job here. Quality wise, no issues. Again, I pointed out that my instructions were folded, but given the size of the box, I don't mind that. It's more of when it's shoved in there. Talking about price for this thing, $10 for this back in 2020. I feel like that was a good price for this. It was definitely more worthy of that full price for both kids if you wanted to buy it for them, collectors. Definitely worth it to either have a display piece or just to complete the Brickheadz line. Definitely worth that full price. So all in all, this set gets a rare 10 out of 10 from me. Again, if you can pick this up from a third-party retailer, or maybe Lego restocks it in the future, they do have it as temporarily out of stock on their website currently. So, but that doesn't mean much. But that does it for this review, and I will see you in the next one. Until next time, keep building.